Yeah, hopefully we can finish this case today. That'd be great. Alright, December 27th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my gosh. Well, apparently, the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement. So. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Judge's trial will end 3 minutes from now. I'm sorry, what? Order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Well, must you question everything? Be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I'm not. I think you're wrong about it gonna take 3 minutes. It's gonna take 10. I am the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle at Good Lake. That's the voice. I think it might be different from what I did last time, but I don't care. And, I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. I still haven't heard who this little guy is. Objection! Wait a minute! The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him to, Mr. Wright, but I predict that this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. I'm not gonna get penalized for it, right? The witness will state his name. I would like to know his name, please. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor? The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? That's what the incident took place 3 days ago. Who can testify? Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? So, a witness who doesn't remember his own name. That's concerning. Not gonna lie. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant, where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. While I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. About then, a boat comes out to shore, and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. You! There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Actually, yes. He didn't say what the man looked like. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright? We are cross-examining him. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, upon karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see, well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. What is happening to you? You may cross-examine the witness. There we go. I prefer to saw it for midnight. Hang on. I haven't seen this case in a while. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Plus that's meant to be that. That makes sense. I'm very worried about pressing stuff in this case in case I get it wrong. No. A, continue. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. And we might press that in a bit. Then I heard a bang, yup. I went on the other side of the boat, just floating on the lake. Or another bang. That's what I mean, like, we're gonna press that. By your window? Oh, yep, my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but it was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead! What? Hang on. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Did that? What? No! Dead, sir. He said, I can't believe he's dead. Is he walking by, too? Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him. That Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Karma. You urged me to press down so you can set me up for a fail. Nay, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better quick or this trial is going to be over. We need to raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? I probably actually I made firing with his left hand. Exactly. That's easily explainable. Could have wiped the prints after he fired. Okay, but if he wiped his prints, it's okay. But then shouldn't all prints be gone? Because if one prints get wiped off, all prints should be gone, correct? You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? testimony is rejected. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edward said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. You were telling a lie. Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. You say his testimony is a lie. Show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? So good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please! Can you hear me, sis? Please! We need your help. Nick needs you. Sis. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! 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 No, you can't be serious. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. No! No way! The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That's all. This court is adjourned. What? Oh! Wait! Maya? Me? Who said that? Me? Huh? What? What are you? Larry? Larry, what? Larry, what are you doing? What are you doing, Larry? I guess I didn't lose the case. What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. I need to address the intruder of the courtroom. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony. And I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I can testify. Let me testify. Where's Edgeworth? I want to see his reaction to this. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick! This is it! Larry's giving us one final chance at this! She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. To make things even worse. Mr. Edward was just declared guilty, Nick! It doesn't get any worse! You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. I'll put the offer out. I want to chase you down, don't you see it? A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. and all court proceedings are due to prevent an inaccurate verdict. Or to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Yes! Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. December 7th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew! That was too close. It's hard to keep on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake? At the lake that night? Yes. Then he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right! And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth? Huh? You said something. Right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When I fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lie on the floor in the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? Likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. So 10-minute trial. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk it for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything's on Larry now. This seems like such a bad idea. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. You know what? I didn't want to save getting to this far. Because I did everything right there. That's good. It's here that I may want to back up some things I've done. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Alright, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I'd hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep as a witness. I just hope I proved this right about this being our big break. Night of the murder. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly let the boat back at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked over the lake but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard a single gunshot, I went home. Larry! No! Although, the boat's the only issue. The boat is the only issue, not the two. That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court, and we've heard quite a few vague testimonies here. Another case arise. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Larry. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what exactly was it that you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely is hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, I must say. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped back in at the rental shop dock. That's interesting. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Lake, I just see that. Yeah, we're pressing that. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case! So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy. It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry! I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. What's her evidence? Okay, hang on. Okay, yep. We're going. But this thing Okay, she said I heard two sounds like gunshots. He says one. We're going to have to.
Objection!
Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lana Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. Hey, I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Buds. What? You only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts. You were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what, that crime? Listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should you continue the testimony? What was supposed to say here? I honestly don't know. Alright, there's that. Okay, hang on. We're gonna save. And then we're going to say continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah. Nothing is more pitiful than a liar who does not know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony. Be sure to include the details, like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I listen to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loud like, but I was sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ said when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't it a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge? Can't believe a word this witness says. What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection!
Oh, I'm objecting. Wait, Your Honor. The witness says he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he was hearing the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talked between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Honestly, Phoenix, neither can I. Neither can I. Okay. Yeah. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That's all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Lewis, how loud is your radio set to that night? Yeah, we're definitely pressing that. What did she say? Mr. Wright? Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good can know what a radio DJ said to us? Alright, indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question if only you would give some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Willis, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just then she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas." I heard the gunshot. It's the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I'll have to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. The gunshot happened around midnight. No, I meant to press, not present. Real booming loud. Yeah, you know. And you had the headphones on. Yup. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I mean, I heard it too. You pressing on that? Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Name on Carmen's right. I'm not sure how that would help us at all. This is the most perfect song I ever heard, but there's one great ray of hope in there. I said what happened. Guess you're pressing this. I don't know what else to press. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just want to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what's like there on Christmas Eve, alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Guess that? That's the only thing we haven't pressed then. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, it was, it came back to me real clear, you know? What am I supposed to press? What am I supposed to present? I don't know what I'm supposed to present here. Unless... Hang on. Would music count? No, you had headphones on. Gosh, I don't know. I really don't know. Gosh. Ugh. I don't know what I'm supposed to press. I'm completely stuck. Or present. I pressed everything. Gosh, I really wish I didn't have to look up a guide. What day are we on? Hang on. We're on day free trial. Okay. Right. Set. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, I know this.
Objection!
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor. Did you hear what the witness just said? Did he just say, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot? Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness said he heard a gunshot before midnight. Hang on. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright? What do you think about Mr. Butt's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? Okay. Larry's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. The gun did say it was fired 3 times, right? I thought that was odd that they only heard 2 gunshots. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me the evidence. There was a gunshot before midnight. I was taking before midnight, so...
Take that!
Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lola Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photograph reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown on this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was sent to go off in response to loud noises. Oh! Correct. There's a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That's why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that's the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. In fact, the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with 25 pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There's no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was the gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man, clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Well, since you say that, check to do ye old save. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. Right, I need to read all this. I think it's the gun. So that was fired 3 times. Hang on. Faces the lake. Hang on. Or anything else? I think it's this. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? So that this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. Yes, that's also bothering me. When then was the last shot fired? We now have realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. This is true. There were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Oh, we better fix them quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. In this case, has the same idea as the murder in that case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? Please don't figure this out now. We'll never overturn Edward's verdict. I've got a hunch. I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick! Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk. So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Father, comma. The man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This is shown by the witness photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? My photograph evidence of the time of the shooting. Timestamp on the photo says 0:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. The murderer in Hammond? I mean, or who? Oh! I'm supposed to say this thing! Okay. I was on the murderer in Hammond, so it's close. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murder killed Robin Hammond at 11:50. He assumed the guy was Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went on the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name, right, it's... I don't know? It can't be a lot of heart, can it? I mean, actually, I have a few more to go, but I'm gonna say I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? But, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. the caretaker of the boat shop. Where did he do this? There aren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Where the murder really took place? Oh. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That we could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was on the lake of the boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he starts to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. I think if I start at the very beginning, I'll take it slow. I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got into the boat with Edgeworth and went into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot it twice, both Miss Edgeworth, on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had fired twice. Gosh, it was either... I'm saving a lot, but this trial is that overwhelming. I'm gonna say to create a witness. I believe shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That shows that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Mr. Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. Just someone looking from the edge of the lake. It appeared that one of the men in the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. That's what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Both. Bring out the witness from before. The bookshop caretaker, quickly. Very well. Oh, while we were waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, I hear you heard what the defense has said? Yeah. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Aunt... Bailiff. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What? What should I do? Go find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. He's good with that disappearing act. I'll give him that. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Yes, let's go. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Library number 2. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sit through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained! I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try smiling just a little. Relax! I'm sorry. But I feel as if it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What's this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I'm sorry, pardon? I'm sorry, Edgeworth, what? Yes, Edgeworth, what? December 27th, 11 p.m., Wright and Co. Law Offices. What's Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Remember of a crime that I committed. Memory of a murder. Who did you murder, Edgeworth? Do you really think that Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick!
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today?
I heard them swooning in the aisles, huh, Ma? So swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on, tell me the truth. Was it like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Oh, me?
Why, well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me, yeah. Bow before your hero. Please. No.
Larry,
You really helped out in the trial today.
you did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
Ha 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 ha. But seriously, Nick, that Photoshop character guy is real suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Wait to spoil the mood, Larry!
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I'm sitting, Edgy seems pretty edgy. Man, can you really know who's telling the truth about that night?
Nick!
I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end.
Us two?
Edgeworth, and who else? You mean me, right?
Yeah, he means me, right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment! Nick, why do you trust Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles. And Larry. They saved me, I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What?
Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Of course, everyone but Larry. Everyone but Phoenix. Can't forget.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
Well, we're talking about, you remember Larry, spring end of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money or lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappears, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. See why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with the cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah, because in class I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held the classroom trial with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it.
Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Get the money back! You're such a meanie! No one will play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't have the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no one brought him my race, so you shouldn't be allowed to really. Sorry to me. Give it back to my son. Hey, don't think that day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Gotta apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone stared at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize, even to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Everything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? Wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No? You shouldn't apologize. I heard the chatting you did, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. We don't need proof. We can say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Always how it is. Everyone getting up, pick on one person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. So Edward wasn't the kid whose money got stolen. Very well. I'll place the money myself. This past trial is over. Did we ever end up finding who did steal money? That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's why I'm more meant to be alone. Alone, total one without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Some sounds you're those butts. Finally, we're getting some juicy info, and I'm here for it. Anyway, Edward and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. His eyes really shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father! A famous defense attorney. 15 months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. We're not really sure but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. You know what? If Von Karma took Edgeworth, sort of adopted Edgeworth after his father's death, Von Karma seems like the type of guy that's like, oh no, I'm not going to put you in some public school. No, we're going private. Or an elite, or have tutors. Either way, definitely sounds like something he would do. That's so sad! But several years later, when I heard Edgeworth's name again, there's an article about him in the newspaper. The headline is something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the edgy I used to know. Oh, that's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, but I don't know how many times. He never replied. Guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's what I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he had to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. So hang on, you became a defense attorney. So that way you can figure out what in the world is going on with Edgeworth? That's why you became a defense attorney? Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So that's why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you out because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick! Nick! You have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. First, there's that boat shop caretaker. You need to find out who and what he is. I sell for who. Guess I can clear out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Hang on. What got empty? Oh, okay. Where? I'm gonna assume we need to go to the detention center. Number 27, detention center, visitor's room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it's probably only really mattered to me, anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Please! Talk about prosecutor Victor McConnell. What's your relationship with Bell and Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves... He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of a courtroom techniques from him. Finally found my Edgeworth voice again. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He was a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he's taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Bell Connor does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's not even possible to find a weakness in him. Ergo, should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you say is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! No, there's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's just a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes, the man was trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yami Yugi. He had to be the shooter, any way you looked at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. Let me write Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation, lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That's the crux of Yo's attorney's argument in the court. When you were young, then not of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. You were released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. So... says he has a nightmare of crime done. It's impossible! Edward accidentally murdered his father? Am I supposed to present something? Apparently I was supposed to go to Gourd Lake, not detention center. Well, it was nice going and talking with him anyway, so, you know. Number 27, Gold Lake Park entrance. Hey, you pal, a long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe! Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by the trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It will be my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Sure is active today. Oh, and one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? We're liable camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Got 50 mad. No one can go in for a while. Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Don't know why you time to go. December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Edgeworth to show up to work. Boat rental shop, I guess? December 27th, boat rental shop. Oh, that old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clear from anywhere. Ah, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Miss Grossberg! This is no time for idle remissing. Mr. Edward's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. From what I saw in today's trial, Edward should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. Fine thing now, come to my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Let's get to the caretaker shack then. So just at caretaker shack. Nobody's home. Hello, Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. Your owner's gone, Polly. Hello. Can't leave to run off and leave his parrot and to fend for herself. Hello. Let's try talking to the ferret again. Maybe we should take care of Polly next? You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. At least know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Doesn't look like he used this kitchen much. You're right. Guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Fingerprints special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Say, Nick, don't they usually put pictures of fish on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look pretty punchy to you? Well, you know what they say. You just seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we didn't see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Because you are. Let's go. Yeah, we'll move. Then let's go to detention center? Nope. Let's move. Right, we're just gonna move. Oh wait, there's law offices. December 27th, Grossberg Law offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? No, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. No, move. Let's go to the Criminal Affairs Department. Maybe we'll get something there. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like the Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there's some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. About shopkeeper. He shows up about catching him if the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. What am I supposed to do? Oh! Hang on. Apparently I did a poor job of looking around at the the shaft. Aha! I thought that was part of it. That reminds me, Nick. Holly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Holly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. Not sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring! There's no name or signature on this thing. Camera is very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now's the time to get revenge on 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men? Rustler goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and Frank Edgeworth. Pulling Edgeworth out on the lake for getting on the boat. Fire him twice. Exactly what I figured out in today's court. All here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. It proves everything we said in court, so you know we'll take it. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. Left in a hurry, right? I don't think it ever came back. Even came back here after the trial. Nope, blah, 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 skipping through dialogue. Let's move. Do we go to Edgeworth or do we go to Grossberg? Well, I'm gonna go to... I'm gonna go to the detention center. No. Yeah, we're gonna go... Aha! No. One day left, Nick! Oh, we're supposed to go back. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going! Ideas. Well, had any good ideas? This is how it's head to deal 6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Back then, I'll just hold that Edgeworth and it won't let go. What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to go to Grossberg. No. We're gonna move. We're gonna go to the detention center. Alright, here, we're going to... Hi, Edgeworth. Edgeworth? See this letter? This came out of the safe in this shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me. Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was stealing this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. It's time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men. Me, myself, and Robert Hammond. Also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait. Maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident? Wait. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Oh! Let's talk about him now. Yaman Yogi was a court bell filling at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. Everything and the darkness closed in on us like that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Help us get out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. Poor Yamayag's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation had stress that caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? Fleur tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why do you want her to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I don't know whether I should tell you or not should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I've committed. The crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Please do. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Oh, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Come on, get out. Help me out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? I'm breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you? Breathing my air. No, Father. Attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day's court or from the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. Here we go. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears from the past 15 years. But, that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that some people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of the DL6 incidents. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about the DL6. I believe now it's time to go to Grossberg. Yep, December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg! Oh, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding! I can't believe you're not! My mind. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, huh? It's, Mr. Edgeworth. He's, I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder. But what? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth, subject to want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it! Yogi was suspected of murder, and his crew's bracelet was emphatically wrapped. Plus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course. The statute of limitations so close. Okay, but why? Still, why would he want revenge on Hammond? Hammond got him free. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. He may have only had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth declared disapproval of Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma's extreme man forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Oh, because Mia also tried to point out corruption. That makes sense. Okay. I was like, how could it be? Maya just went to hell. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yog. Yet Yog was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the only one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. God must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Well, it's either that, or Misty Fey, it was indeed a fraud. Because here's the thing with Misty Fey's testimony before Edgeworth would have thought of, oh, he killed him. it might have been Edward who did it. But the bailiff, it could have been that Gregory Edgeworth was right about the bailiff. However, he wasn't, and that Mr. K was a fraud. However, because of his his insanity is what allowed him to get free, but he really did it, but it was because he wasn't thinking clearly. If that makes sense. But who knows? I'm just gonna see if that helps. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why killed Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing to trust him was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won the innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he do something like this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. Oh! Well then. I used to see all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who killed Mr. Yogi, who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to bring Edward? Yeah, talk! If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edward had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say so much in court, I shouldn't think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edward guilty. Oh no! But how could von Karma know about Edward's past like that? Even Edward thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. But I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Well, von Karma took care of Edgeworth. It's possible he would have heard about his nightmares waking him up. But might have asked him about it and deduced from that, it was actually Miles that killed his father. That's the only way that could make sense for him to know it. He may be sick and upset by the grudge against Gregory Edward by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edward in the court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial. I'm scared. Say what now? What happened in the trial between Edward's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edward accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence was the only penalty Von Karma ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? That's an unusual event for the man. That's the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, out to the sea or to the mountains? You're telling me he's never been to Europe? You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If you wanted to keep his record so badly, why would you take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up the deal 6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edward pleads guilty to deal 6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edward's innocence. Can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick! Mr. Edward admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could check again. Police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grasberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Okay, we do. I was right. I just thought maybe we had to present more. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. You sound looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. I'm gonna wonder if we could check out the records room again. Well, no, I can't have just anyone wander around there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. We're almost in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Yeah, I'm with you. You search out some police department records room. Dusty as always. You were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing he isn't here. Von Karma. Yeah, that is weird. There's stuff with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases running away for eternity. Nick, let's go with what we need and get out of here. This dust is getting to me. House, let's see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. Need more stuff in there. Case reports, there's plenty of fun reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah. They are cases. I guess my sister's great reports in here too. But gathering dust. No? Wait, hang on. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. The article says unsolved cases. Evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DO6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma! You! How'd you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. I see. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. This guy was Edward's mentor. Something wrong with Von Karma? He seems super off to me. Tomorrow's trial will be the last trial of the day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. You've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You were right. Simone Carter's going to bring up the deal 6 months for tomorrow. So, Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why? Because he doesn't bloat your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. And what I don't get is, why do you take his son under your wing afterwards? Some of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. It is. I really don't want you to take the evidence away from me. In case I need it. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? Who instructed Yummy Yog to commit murder? Yummy Yog. How many years it's been since I heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yog this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me a lot from needless hassle. Well, what? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for suspense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will curse through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Maya! Out of my way! No! I don't think there's anything else I could have done. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. I took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, I jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. Just as fast as I could. The one shot from the thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! Darn, there has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What's that? A bullet? Deal 6 evidence on murder taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember! Tom Carmen told him this when I jumped him. Way to go, Maya! I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get so last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? So, sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. Guess the shock hasn't worn off from the run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyway, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick! Yeah, thanks, yeah. Everyone's looking glum as always. I hope I'm encouraged to push him too hard. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I could cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya? Maybe you should go outside and just charge? Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, detective? Have no fear. I promise I've captured our runaway caretaker. I brought him in. Took on that pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. He's such his own name. That has to be a lie. Why do you want revenge on Edgeworth if they couldn't remember his past? Just remember, and I'm going to prove it. November 28th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution to submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be audited silenced by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker is yet to confirm this. I'd like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, far from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? This was not run away. Yes, he will now testify. I see. Pearl, please begin your testimony. Gosh. such baloney. What? No, you know what? We'll start again. What? I really don't want to. I think I'm gonna have to end it here, unfortunately. So, what? Next week, we'll finish this case up. I promise. It's alright, let's see. If there's anyone I want to